And we return Sandstalker because he has to drive somewhere for X amount of hours. Who cares? Um, beans
Mean.
soccer. Uniques out in Waterdeep. They um, got some shit done. Morgan got his gun back, and they're starting to get ready to go back down to Daggerford to take Chromm's hold.
So, Zarin, you were hanging out around just hanging out around the house while Morgan did that, and Rebecca went through hiring a page. You watch Morgan walk back in around noon, and he has this like weird, somewhat cylindrical, curved lump of metal in his hand that he's just like spinning around on his finger.
Jesus Christ! And there's no safeties in this era.
You're right.
Yeah, he's like doing the Doc Holliday / Johnny Ringo thing where he just keeps spinning it in different ways.
Hey, is that safe?
Oh yeah, completely. As long as I don't pull the trigger.
How can you teach me
You've
how to
never
do
seen
that?
a gun before, just so you know.
Oh, right.
This is
Okay.
the only gun.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, this is my spin box.
Spin box. What does it do?
All right, so he reaches into a little pouch on his belt and he pulls out essentially like these little, musket balls, um, which I guess technically for this kind of gun it would be like a 50 or 51 caliber, and he's just like, right. So these little balls, they go inside of the holes, um, on the spin part. Well, the spin box part of the spin box. You put it in, but you have to put like some other stuff, and he like reaches onto the other part of his belt and pulls like a little horn of black powder. So you put this powder in there, right? And then you put like,
away from fire.
yeah, you got to keep it away from fire. Put a little pad in there, a little bit of paper, whatever, and then you put the little bullet. Or at least that's what the dwarf guy said it's called. I always called them spin box circles.
Okay.
Used to call them pebbles before that, but I thought they needed a better name. And you put it inside, right? And then he's holding it like completely incredibly unsafe directly towards you. And then he's cocks the hammer back and he goes, and then you pull this all the way back, right? Not halfway though, because apparently it gets stuck at the halfway part. I don't know what the deal with that is, but you got to go until it clicks the second time, and then you point it towards what you want to hit, and then I kind of learned that you shouldn't pull the trigger, you should more like squeeze it, but like, yeah, and then you just kind of squeeze it and you brace yourself for a little bit of a jump because it's going to jump, and then he literally just like points it at the floor and discharges it.
You're in Syndra's house right now, if that matters for what you're doing.
He still does it. And then he like shoots it through the floor, and he's just like, and yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
Can I make an intelligence check to see?
So roll me a D100 real quick, Dylan.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
That's low.
Precisely what I planned.
He shoots it down, and it bounces. It ricochets off the floor, and then also ricochets off your shield that's at your side. Zarin.
Just bing, bing, bing.
What the fuck? Can he make an intelligence check to see if like he understood anything Morgan was saying about the gun?
Yeah, make just it would be a straight intelligence, I think.
Okay. Oh, gotta have a -1.
See, the wild part is like Oda Nobunaga said that like the gun was such. Oh well, never mind.
That is some dark magic.
Yeah, that's some dark
explode
magic.
at high velocity out of this device.
Oh my god, that's
You
dangerous.
think it's like a wand, basically. A wand with extra steps.
Do you just like point it like a wand and it just does it?
I mean, yeah, kind of. Except I gotta put like, I can only get 6 of these little bullets, and then I gotta put new ones in after it. So I have to load it like a crossbow.
So, oh, okay, so it's not like a spell.
No, it's more like a crossbow, but louder. But it does seem to hit people harder. I've always kind of noticed that when they get hit by it, it's like small hole in the front, bigger hole in the back. And that's if it manages to find its way out, though. Most of the time, it gets stuck inside of them. I don't know what
Uh,
it does when it's in there.
4 of the house guards rush into the foyer that you're in.
Oh, hey guys. Yeah, sorry. I was showing my friend my spin box, and I might it's all good. Nobody's hurt.
Um. Okay. Uh, might have to pay for the chip to fix the floor, but I'll I'll get the steward.
All right. How much could it
And
cost
then
to fix a chip in the
walks
stove?
off. Walks off, shaking his head.
Yeah, but this thing's cool. I gave it to this dwarf dude, and he's gonna work on making me another one so that I have 2 of them. Although I feel like he's probably gonna start just making a bunch of them and selling them because these things are crazy. He's also gonna work on something so that I can load it faster. Because there's like this whole thing where it's like rules is written, reload, and loading properties are 2 completely different things. So my gunner feat doesn't work. Look, it's complicated. Don't worry about it.
Morgan just started speaking in tongues there.
Uh,
Feats,
um,
properties.
what? I don't really understand.
No, that's fine.
Rebecca, you're turning onto the street when you hear a loud. You hear what you know as the spin box firing coming from
Oh,
Cinder's house.
fuck me. How far away am I from the house?
You're probably 150 feet.
All right. I was gonna say like I Misty step closer, but like it's faster for me to double dash. So yeah, I'll double dash over to the house. It's 122 rounds, it's 12 seconds.
Yep. Very good.
Quick news, real quick. I finally put in a support ticket for Roll20 for my character token. Yeah,
Very good.
I'm kind of tired of like not being able to put down my own fucking token.
After like how many months of us telling you to put in a support ticket?
I just did. Yeah. You're welcome.
Shut the fuck up.
So yeah, um, I'm gonna say just because of like the crowds and everything, it does take you slightly longer, Rebecca. So it's at this point that
Does the crowd
you just
count as
run in-
difficult terrain?
No.
Aw.
So it's at this point that Morgan and Saren, you were talking. The house guard showed up for a brief moment, and then you were talking for just a second again, and the door gets kicked open.
What the fuck?
Oh, hey, Rebecca.
I thought I heard your gun go off.
Literally
you
holding
did.
a smoking gun right now.
Yeah, you did. I was giving Zarin a demonstration. Although that's probably best left outside from this point on.
You fired. Where? Rebecca's looking around, see what he shot.
The bullet hit
What's
the
your
floor.
passive perception again?
16.
Yeah, you see that there's a about a it's a shallow chip, but it's like 3 inches around by like a quarter of an inch thick that just got blasted out of the floor.
Could I fix that with mending?
You know what? Sure.
I mean, probably, right? That's
Morgan,
what
you
mending's for.
fucking we're guests. I go and rush over, kind of slide on my knees over to it and start casting mending.
You also notice Oirin in the corner just frantically writing.
he hit my shield too.
That's your own problem.
Why are you so mean?
I'm not. I'm just. Your shield's taking worse hits, anyways.
Well, I mean, like, that's just some dark magic shit.
It's not magic. It's technology. It's the same stuff that, kind of the same stuff that Orium does, but slightly different.
He's still
Like
just
a
has puzzle
miniature
face.
cannon.
Yeah, pretty much.
He still doesn't get it.
I don't know, man. Seems like magic to me.
He's thinking that to himself. He's like, I think it's fucking
Also,
magic.
why are you terrified about magic? You're able to cast magic yourself.
Yeah, but this is dark
That's
magic.
some dark magic shit.
What makes it dark magic?
Well, what color is the projectile?
Like a gunmetal gray, and then like
Yeah, it'd be a dark gray.
Dark.
It'd be a fairly dark gray.
magic.
the black powder is in fact black. So
That's
Yeah,
definitely
like
dark magic.
it's been being cast out of like forged steel.
How is that any different from my Eldritch Blast?
The hell is that?
You know those beams I fire off?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but those are a bright color because you're your patron.
well, Rebecca, think about it this way,
At
right?
best, they're like a neutral color.
Your Eldritch Hoo-Ha, that
Please don't say that.
what?
Shark bait. Ooh ah.
Eldritch Hoo-Ha?
No, it slang. Just never mind. Continue on.
Look, your thing, it just hits them, but it doesn't go inside of them. My thing goes inside of them.
It's pretty sensual.
Racing.
I mean, when you think about it, yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
So
I
yeah,
knew exactly what I
Yeah,
was.
Zarin, just think it's like a crossbow, but it doesn't use tension to fire. It uses an explosion.
Okay. Dark magic.
I,
He still thinks it's dark magic.
I mean the cannon thing would make sense to you. You've seen cannons, so like you can kind of.
Okay.
I'm not telling you have to think you have to, but like it is something that would make sense to Zarin.
So you're telling me that you took a huge cannon and you managed to shrink it down?
Not literally.
Sure, but I wasn't the one that made this. I found it behind a dumpster one time after I got really drunk in Waterdeep.
Really?
So I was walking, right, and I don't know like what attracted my attention in that general direction because I'm not one for seedy alleyways, but I thought I saw a green flash of light, and then when I walked around this dumpster, I found the spin box
Right.
with a little bag. It was a leather pouch. I got rid of it though. It was kind of like ratty and messed up, but there was this little leather pouch, and I think the engraving was like SC or something embroidered into it. And yeah, and basically I took the little extra bullets and the black stuff and kind of learned how to use it. Almost shot my hand one time.
You also held it backwards one time, but luckily it was pointed like right over your shoulder.
I almost shot myself in the face with it.
Well, that's crazy. How do you get one of those?
Find the right dumpster or ask the dwarf man to make you one.
So, just go up to him and ask for a mini cannon?
Uh, well, no, I could take you to the guy tomorrow. Just be like, hey, I want another spin box like Morgan has.
Oh,
He,
okay.
no, he said he was going on vacation
Oh,
to be with his wife because he hadn't seen
that's
his wife in the
right.
2 weeks since
Yeah.
he hasn't left his workshop in 2 weeks.
Okay, so never mind. I just remembered something. I can't take you tomorrow, but I can take you 2 weeks from now.
Okay, I'm in no rush. I don't really have anything to do other than with you guys, so
He's on vacation.
good for him.
That's what I said.
Alright. So is there anything else y'all want to do in Waterdeep
Well, what time of
before
day is
setting
it?
out? It's around noon. It's around midday.
If we want to rest like halfway in between, it'll probably just take us a day to get out of Waterdeep at this point. Could we make it to Zundrich before nightfall?
Sundridge.
It's the
Yeah, it's
fort
right
on the
there.
river.
Yeah, that's easy. You could make it there by late afternoon, I'd say.
Okay. Is there like any inns there? Or is it one of those places that people just press on to Waterdeep?
I'm happy to do some research real quick. I will say also, Beck, your contract, well, your copy of the contract, that you had made with the League of Scribes, whatever, for your payment plan. You might want to buy a scroll case for that.
Oh, okay,
keep it
yeah.
safe.
I'll run off ahead on our
Because
way
that's what
out of
like
the.
keeps them from being
Yeah.
destroyed if you go into water or so. Or I guess you could just put it in the bag.
Oh yeah, just I'll toss it in the bag of holding.
God damn it! Now I gotta add that to my list.
Honestly, the fact that the bag doesn't fill up with water every time we go swimming is amazing.
No, there's nothing there other than Waterdeep keeps a castle there.
Well. Well, we could always camp on the side of the road.
I don't mind.
Nightstone might be a better bet.
The Smoten Bailey settlement lies south of our deep forest. Oh yeah, we could.
It's a little off the tradeway, but it's an actual.
There'd probably still be
place.
some trails there.
Yeah, there definitely would be. That is the stop between Waterdeep and Daggerford. Yeah. Does anyone need to buy anything before leaving town?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Very good.
I'll ask Andromeda if she wants anything.
Yeah, Andromeda wants one of them big soft pretzels.
All right. I'll dash up ahead and grab one from a stall that's on our way out, so when they finally catch up to us, I'll have one for her.
Very good. It costs you like 2 copper.
Okay.
Alright, with that you set off down the tradeway. Waterdeep and making your way to about there.
Oh my god, the ship.
It would be night would just be falling when you make it to Nightstone. That's the high road, not the tradeway. Yeah. Stay the night there. Between food and drink, I'd say like the whole group would cost a gold.
I'll get it.
Unless Morgan goes crazy at the tavern.
I'm not covering his tab.
That's rude.
I got our meals.
And then on to Daggerford. The next morrow.
Wait a minute, where's Orim?
He's right there next to you on
Oh,
the map.
he's actually following. Okay, I thought you were gonna do something with soccer said. Where he got left behind in Waterdeep.
No, I don't think the way it worked would make sense because y'all like set off that day while he was there with you.
What time of day is it?
You'd make it to Daggerford. It would also be nightfall.
Nightfall. Okay, I guess we stay one more day.
So again, another gold, unless anyone's going crazy at the Happy Cow Inn,
The Happy Cow.
Happy Cow Tavern.
Beautiful
That's when you're
place.
staying at 24. Oh no, that's the River Shining Tavern. My bad.
Who wants to? Is anyone volunteering, or am I gonna get it?
Well, Oiron will do it. Let me actually see how much money Sucker has. Yeah, Oiron will do it.
Look, no offense, but when it comes to like small costs, I'm probably not gonna grab it. But if you want me to grab a few of the bigger things every so often, I got you.
All right. Also, when we end this long rest, everyone gets 10 tip HP.
Ooh.
Ooh,
What's
okay.
that from?
That is from my level 10 Celestial Resilience. I get 15 temp HP.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. And then setting out for where the fuck is it? Okay, there it is. Setting out for the Lizard Marsh and Crumb's Hold. This is not as well kept of a path going out to Crumb's Hold. It's not very far, but it is slower going.
We'll probably have to hire a groundskeeper.
Yeah, it's only like maybe 30 miles, but it does take you a good portion of the day.
I'll use an action to make my glamorous studded leather look like normal traveling clothes.
Okay. Very good. And around mid-afternoon, you can see the keep rising above some of the where the swamp trees are starting to grow. The ground is getting marshier as you approach. It's still not like you're not in the swamp really. It's definitely on the edge of the swamp, but it is where it's starting to get wetter.
Kind of reminds Rebecca of where she grew up.
that. Is there anything anyone wants to do in prep upon getting within sight of the tower?
I don't think there's really anything I can do.
I mean, we could have Andromeda scout out the tower and get a layout for it and see how many guards there are.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
And look in the Discord D&D channel, and everyone launch Minecraft. And go to that IP.
Oh, do I already have that?
You do. It's
Okay.
the weekly server.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Ah!
So we're just going into Minecraft now?
Yes.
Is
And
this a
please
realm?
do not say the IP, or Beck will have to edit the video, and Beck does not to that. He automatically he just immediately
I mean, I
uploads it
can
because he has good
I
internet.
can edit it, but like,
I didn't
Yeah.
say the whole thing. I just said the
You
one.
didn't say any of it.
no.
Yeah. Now you
Now
need
I
a,
have to do something.
Yeah. Beck.
26 minutes in.
God damn it! I didn't mean to.
I think you did.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
Climber, come here. Hey, buddy.
I control.
Whoa.
That's what you see in the distance.
What is that? Oh, is that the?
Don't worry about that.
If I launch my trident...
Dylan, get back here!
No, Dylan, don't. That's spoilers.
Oh my god, it's the Death Star.
It's the Death
Yeah, it's the Death
Star.
Star. But yeah. So y'all are staying at a bit of a distance and sending Andromeda scouting.
Yep.
So she flies up to the walls and can see in however when she tries to this is I don't know the best way to do this. Let's set block. Beck, stand still.
Okay.
However, when she passes into the wall, she hits a wall of force. Like when she tries to pass over the wall itself.
Oh.
And I need a con save.
Oh god, I gotta
for Andromeda.
tab out. Is this poison?
It is not poisoned.
That's really good.
That's pretty good. So
19.
she halves it. Is she resistant to lightning damage as an imp by any chance?
No.
Okay. She takes 9 damage. 9 lightning damage.
Good thing she has 10 temp HP, so she only has 1 temp HP left.
And she succeeds. She does blackout and fall to the ground harmlessly.
All right. Obviously, I watched that happen through her eyes, so I'm snapping her back.
That's why I let you go up then.
All right. Looks like we're gonna storm the castle. There's a barrier around it. We should probably sneak up, of course, rather than. Did you make the biome swamp?
Yeah, because you're in a swamp.
I was looking at the grass. I'm like, that's very swampy.
Yeah. Morgan punches the ground in frustration.
Ugh. Ugh! Ugh!
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. I was just kind of hitting the ground. Look, so you said you want to stealth?
Yeah, we should
Be
probably
sneaky?
sneak up to the wall, and see if we can. Well, I'll see how that wall of force proceeds if it goes down, towards the entrance too. So, like, either you need a password to get in or something, or if it just is not blocking the exit, the entrance and exit.
Oh, there goes Zarin. All right.
The fuck is this?
No, you're not short.
Is Andromeda still unconscious?
Andromeda is
Orin.
still unconscious.
All right, I'll keep her in her pocket dimension then.
Let me turn my cape off because I don't know what to do for
I'll
for
add
Oirin in this case.
D6. Nice.
Oh, who wants to have Oirin's sheet?
I mean, I if I'm tabbing out to do myself and this while filming, then
Yeah. So Morgan,
Or
would you be able to
scissors,
play?
Yeah, I can do it. Unless Tom wants to do it.
Yeah, or Tom, either one
No,
of you.
no, you can take it.
sneak, sneak,
Yeah,
sneak, sneak.
you should have it, Dylan.
Sneak, 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 sneak,
Alright,
sneak,
let me
sneak,
roll
sneak,
for
sneak,
Oirin.
sneak.
You know this place is bad when they have blue flaming torches.
Yeah, the torches are flaming blue.
Fuck, how do they do that?
Alright, so is everyone sneaking up there?
I mean, I rolled stealth.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let me alt tab out of this. Roll stealth.
Yeah.
Let me roll for Oirin. Holy shit!
Holy
Nat
shit.
20. Okay.
The quietest gnome in the West.
Oh no. The quietest.
The loudest dingbat.
The loudest human in the East. Now all of China will know you're here.
Bean, think you can
Now,
actually
hold on,
set it to
China.
sunset since that's what it actually is?
Slash time add 2000. What did that do?
Ah, the sun is in the sky.
There
oh,
we go.
The sun is. Oh.
Make Bean slave over doing Minecraft
Oh,
every week now. for me.
also, Tom, I need you to set your brightness to moody because you don't have dark vision.
Fuck. Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay, hold on.
This is honor system.
No, for sure. Like I'll even like. You said moody, so like.
Yeah,
That's
moody.
men brightness.
Oh.
Hey, can you drop me a water bottle in place of my alchemy
No,
jug?
Happy, get down.
Yo.
I'm gonna set my brightness to moody just to see his suffering. Where the fuck is it?
I mean, it's not that bad outside. It's once you get inside.
That's
Where
gonna
where
be
is the
cute.
brightness setting?
Can't fucking see
It's in
shit.
video. Options and video settings. It's on the left, about
Oh,
halfway
there it
down.
is.
Zarin, I heard your ass clanking all the way up to these walls.
No, you didn't. I'm pretty fucking quiet.
I sneak for 11, basically. You were very loud. Detect magic.
Yeah, it is a group check, however. So is that is not yeah, it's a group success.
Yo.
I am quiet.
I mean, you were loud, but the other ones, like the rest of the party, like helped give you tips, I guess.
Or I'm actually crawled inside your armor to keep it from rustling too much.
That's
Let
disturbing.
me just get in there.
Yeah, detect magic.
Detect magic. There is you can see sources of, I believe it would be conjuration magic on the torches.
Okay.
And you feel a strong sense of magic that you cannot see.
I'll pick up a rock and throw it lightly that way through the archway. See if it bounces
Through
off.
the archway. It passes through harmlessly.
All right. And just as a quick test, I'll take a pebble and I'll basically like do a light toss over the wall.
It ricochets back at high velocity.
Okay. Yeah. Archway's fine. So sneak through.
Morgan's hitting up his drink. You
guess.
do see as you go get through the gate, you see two guards over here chatting
Which way are they looking? Just
at each other.
okay. Move along the wall into the bushes.
Okay. So the grass would be, you know, somewhat one color as natural grass is.
But this is to
just marking out the
represent
5 foot squares.
Okay.
The trees are all dead. The yard is overgrown, or the grass is overgrown, and the pond is full of scum. And the fountain is full of scum and not running.
Okay. Morgan! I'm not going to shout.
Morgan!
He can't hear us at that distance.
Fuck!
I'm
gonna,
I'm like
go
frantically
wave.
waving from
Yeah,
behind
so am
this
I.
pillar to try and get his attention.
Dylan, what are you doing?
He's not looking in your direction. He's slowly gonna go around this way.
Okay. I will need another stealth check, I think.
Okay.
It's a real
Or
good
in-
because
or
like you're
just
active. There's actual
following
people
them.
you're trying to
Yeah.
avoid when you're going this way. Like that one is looking in this direction.
Eldritch Blast.
14. That's not bad. /GR. Yeah, he seems to not notice you
Oh, okay.
as you pass by. You two. Well, and Weirin would be with y'all. But I have to fly around to.
I'm not gonna hold shift the whole
Kill the
time.
both of
Holy
you.
crap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can turn on toggle shift. It's in options. It's in
I suppose,
controls. There's sneak, and you can just if you go to options controls, there's sneak, and you can change it from hold
Thank
to toggle.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also
that
in
was
accessibility
killing my
settings.
Yeah, and you can then go into your inventory or whatever and stay shifted even. It just doesn't remove your name. Okay. You can see. I'm limited in I didn't have Snurch to help me make things look good, but you can see like a large double door for the entry way to the tower, as well as the small building over here that the guards are outside of that Morgan is by. Morgan, you have a decent passive perception, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
19.
Yeah, it's a 19. Yeah, it's
You hear voices. You can't make out the voices, but you hear voices and what sounds like snoring emanating from the building, as well as the voices of these two.
okay.
As for you two, I think there's still enough light. From here, you can see there's smoke coming out of slits in the wall up here, which is slightly behind a tree, but I think you can see it. And you've been moving around some. As well as Rebecca, you make out a heavy iron door.
Okay.
That way.
Right. Zarin, Orm, let's move forward. I think Morganton has that. If we hear shouting, then we know he's fucked up.
There is a large stained glass window. And much like the tower looks, as well as the building nearby Morgan, very cracked and moss covered. has not been kept up. It's not like falling apart, but it hasn't been. There hasn't been the upkeep that there should be.
Peeking through the window, is there anyone looking through it?
Make me a perception check.
I'll add another D5 to that. D6. Nice.
Okay. You see someone sitting in what looks like this a makeshift throne, essentially. But no one else. You also notice that the table you can see appears to be broken in half and just lying there.
Okay. Would it be a good assumption to say that's Chromm?
It is a fair assumption to think that that is the self-proclaimed Barenness wine Chromm.
Is it a woman, or can I not tell that from here?
It would be a what is that? 14? Yeah, it's a woman.
Okay. All right. I think I see the Baroness. I'm just gonna see if I can't peek anything over here.
Let me go to Morgan real quick. Dylan, you sneak up under the eave of the building. What are you doing?
One might say I'm eavesdropping. No. I'm gonna slowly come around, peek the corner. Okay. Sneak. A little bit.
You
Peek.
also see a stained glass window ahead, as well as through the tall grass and such. You
A
can see what
Pokemon.
appears to be iron a wall of like a wrought iron fence.
Okay. Sort of just like stand up against the wall here, just
And with your passive, you would see that there are, and these armor stands I'm putting down, the ones that I say are guards, have like chain armor on. But I can't place down an armor stand and it automatically have the armor on it. You see two here leaning up against the walls.
Are they like actively looking in my direction,
They are smoking.
Oh yeah, they're busy. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on if that's all right.
Yeah, and I'll hop over to them real quick. You approach. They don't have the windows into them, but you know, Minecraft. You're limited to Minecraft.
Can I see anything through the door, or is it?
No, they're like solid.
Oh, yeah, you just
They're
said
not really
that.
iron, but they're reinforced.
Yeah, okay.
They're like iron banded, reinforced solid wood doors.
Is there a lock?
There is.
Do I sense anything from Detect Magic?
You sense anything from Detect Magic within 30 feet. 5, 10, 15. No.
Okay. Shit. What was the? Oh yeah. I'm gonna investigate the door for traps.
Okay. Make a investigation check. That is a 10. Does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. And I'll attempt to pick the lock.
Okay.
34.
34. Easy enough. Second to fix something in here. As you're picking the lock, you realize that there is indeed a trap in there. That there's some false tumblers that would trigger something to prevent just exactly what you are attempting to do. But with your skill in lockpicking, you manage to avoid those.
Oh, this is just like that bank vault.
And
Click, clack, clunk.
doors open.
Very good.
You see what appears to be an armory.
Oh,
These are shelves that would have like arrows and quivers and stuff like that on them. Stocks are not great, but there is stuff on there.
I think it's a good idea we take the arrows, but leave everything
I agree.
else. That way they
Let's
have
take them
no,
all.
nothing to shoot us with.
You will be having to take. I don't know that you can take all the arrows without the bag of holding.
Does
It's like
Orin
a
have
good
a bag of
200
holding?
arrows.
No, he doesn't.
It's a good 200.
Right,
Well, it would be 10 full quivers, which would be 200, and then there's also quite a few loose arrows as well.
okay, let's just take 50 and then snap the rest.
Why don't we set this on fire and make it distraction?
Not until we know more about this place.
Well, how easy is it to like rip chainmail?
Not.
Oh,
Like
Yeah,
you'd have to have something that's the equivalent of like diagonal cutters and cut individual links.
Is there
What
like
about a trident?
straps?
like the jaws.
I
on
mean,
one.
there's some like you could take the cloth padding that's put onto it, but I mean it wouldn't negate the chainmail itself.
Let me look at what I have in my inventory. That
It would
I
just
could
make it
use.
not comfortable to wear.
Right. Okay. Rebecca, I think we should stack the broken arrows in the middle here, or like on those posts, and start a fire in case things.
See,
Only if it goes south, though.
I will also say, in the deal y'all made with Lady Daggerford,
Yes.
you will be having to keep up the defense of the swamp here, like station guards here.
I mean, arrows are cheap. But
Right, all the chainmail sets, not so much.
No, yeah, let's not do that. Because we are taking ownership of this place, and I'd rather not have to rebuild it from ruins.
Ah, fine.
Over to Morgan.
I
You can now
creep-
see that the wrought iron fence is separating off a graveyard
Oh,
or cemetery, whichever one doesn't have a church.
Cemetery.
Okay, a cemetery.
yeah. Yep.
And I was bad and forgot to put the signs on the rest of these, but just imagine that the rest of them have signs.
Hmm.
Or not signs, but like engravings. There are no
Okay.
signs.
All
They're
right,
all
no, I
engravings.
got you. I got you. I'm gonna do the sneaky.
In the sneaky
Over-
room.
Sneaking past this window, you see 2 guards flanking the store. A double
Oh,
door inside.
okay.
You also hear what sounds like a woman's voice that you can't see.
Okay. I go to my friend.
There's an open metal doors or reinforced doors on a solid stone building.
I go over there.
Back to you two. What were you?
Oh. What did you find?
Morgan is pretty fast.
What did you find?
Oh, all right. So over to the left, I think that might be the guard barracks. And then further behind, over in this direction, there's a little cemetery, probably for the former members of the family and whatnot. But that's about it. There's There's 2 guards out over there like we initially saw. There's 2 in this room with a big chair that the back was to me and I heard a lady's voice. But then
That's
there's
probably the
another 2.
Barenness.
Oh, okay. There's another 2 over on the other side over there having a smoke break inside of the building. So probably
Rebecca
like
and
4
Morgan,
guys.
as you are having this conversation, what appears to be a servant walks around the corner towards the window.
I had an idea.
I'll poke my head out just to like see if I can't see anything.
It is a quite well, it would be a human male, a bit beyond middle aged, like not old, but probably 50 or so.
All right, I'll mask of many faces into just a random human male in the same uniform that the guards over by the barracks were in.
Okay.
We're at, yeah. And I'll kind of walk out and as I'm like, it's like, all right, it's like, okay, there's a servant. I'm gonna make sure there's no suspicion. Walk out, close the doors, and then act like I'm locking it.
Oh.
And then I'll
I
turn
had to teleport myself to Tom because I couldn't see him. He's blending into the chainmail.
Perfect disguise. Stealth 2000.
Yes.
Sorry, Beck.
Yeah, pretend I lock the door and then turn around, look at the servant, and if they're looking at me, I'll nod my head and then just kind of like start patrolling.
Make a performance check for all that.
Okay. I wish I was proficient in performance. That's not great. I'll add a d6 to that. That's not great.
Then, slash GR. He nods back at you and turns around.
Can I tell if he bought it or not from his expression?
Insight check, I suppose.
I suppose.
I suppose. He bought it.
Okay, I'll quickly once he's out of view, I'll quickly turn around, open the door, and then close the door.
What happened?
All right, there's a servant out there. I think he bought it, but I pretended that I was just the normal guard doing inspections. But there's a slim chance that he didn't buy it, so we probably should move.
Okay, I'll follow you.
All right, I'll open the door just enough for us to slip out, and I'll close the door behind us. All right. Morgan!
Huh? But I already went that way.
Yeah, literally. I already went that way. There's no entrance.
Well, how climbable does this look?
It would be like rock climbing. You need a hammer and pythons and stuff, which would not be very quiet.
Could Morgan run up it?
Morgan could run up it.
All right, Morgan. I have an idea. Me and Zarin, dimension door up top. You with Aurum on your back, run up the side of this thing.
Okay.
All right, Zarin, ready and attack. Get ready to attack. A guard, if there is one up there.
Okay.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2.
Wait, so where are you?
Well, so from my perspective, walking around, I can tell that there seems to be like some open space up there. So
Yes.
a little bit past the railing, so like maybe 5 feet past what I can see as the edge.
Okay, like where you're seeing me right now.
A little bit
basically?
further back.
A little bit, but back.
Yeah, there.
Okay. What's the? Oh, you're dimension dooring, so
Yep.
that's definitely within
500
range.
feet.
Morgan is carrying Oirin up. Morgan, what's your speed?
My speed is 55.
Might have to step in the wind.
I could do that, yeah. If I need to.
I believe he actually can just make it if I just counted that right. No, you do have to step with the wind,
Okay.
or
so yeah.
or just dash. You don't have
Oh,
to.
yeah. All right. Well, then I'll action. Um. Well, you know what? No, just in case there's anybody up there, I'll burn the key point to step of the wind. That way, if I gotta get to knocking heads, I can still knock heads. So
Okay, as,
beam me up, Scotty. Oh God! I don't like this. Oh. Oh no, Bean. Okay.
you ran up the wall.
Yeah. You ran up the wall. God, that scared me.
You do hear voices from. You do hear a grunt from the other side of this central pillar.
I will sneak over.
As well as the sound of a wooden thud from above.
Like a trapdoor being closed?
Yes.
Okay. I will creep around the pillar to see if it's only one guy that made the sound and which way he's looking.
It is one guy. He is looking away from you.
All right. Quick peek around the other side, just to make sure it's the one guy.
It does appear to be the one guy.
All right. I'll come back around and say, okay, there's one guy. The four of us will sneak up at him. I'll grab him, cover his mouth. The rest of you beat him unconscious.
Okay.
Don't use your gun.
I know.
Don't make any loud noises.
Okay, gotta use
Cover
my
his
gun.
mouth. I'll put him in the back with the trident.
Hey.
Violence ensues.
Hand over the mouth and pulling him down.
Okay, make a grapple check at advantage. Athletics check at advantage.
Okay. Are you fucking serious? Why are all my rolls garbage? We're adding a
Well, it
D6.
doesn't matter
to that.
because. Okay. With that brings it to a 16. You pull him to the ground. The only sound, the chain nail rattling against the stone.
All right. Do I make him prone?
You make him prone if you yourself are also prone.
I'll also be prone, so the others
Okay.
can like get advantage to beat him unconscious.
Oh my God.
It's
All right.
trident time.
Yep. So, if you two want to roll an attack,
All right.
each,
I
Is this
bop
at
him.
advantage?
He's prone.
it is at advantage.
Bop.
Those both hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And what does Oirin have? He would also.
Oh, okay. He's got a spear.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a advantage spear attack for Oirin.
Also, Morgan, you can
Violently
make one more
stabs
attack
him.
too.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot. This is a held action.
Oh, it's a held action. Okay, never mind.
Violent stabbings.
Yeah, that also hit. 10, 13 total. He is quite bloodied and looking around frantically.
I'm just like, shh.
Shh, die quietly.
Not trying to kill him, just hit him unconscious.
Okay, so at this point, roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
24.
Oh, I should put the tracker up on.
It's my old image. What? We were on the order.
Oh, you were.
You deleted
Okay,
it.
I thought that was from an old thing. I'm adding turns.
You fool.
I am a fool. Can confirm.
Uh, 18.21.
18.21. A 15 for Zarin. We need one for Oirin as well, please.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. I got it. That's his token.
You have 2 jobs.
There you go.
Very good. And okay. I have his initiative on the tracker, but I don't have a token on the map for him because this is not a battle map. But Rebecca,
Um,
and I guess Rebecca would be in there because these are 5-foot squares.
I will non-lethally attack with the rapier. So I guess like with my free hand clonking him on the head with the butt of the rapier. So this would do bludgeoning, not piercing.
Okay.
I am prone, so I'm at disadvantage, but I have advantage. Bonk.
Yes, so it is a straight roll for you. That is 9 piercing, and you have an ally within range if
I
you
have
want to add this.
disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, you do have disadvantage. Yep, 9. He goes unconscious. I had to do the initiative in case he had a chance to do something. You knock out the man.
Kill, 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 kill.
All right. All right. We'll drag his body over to like here and like prop him up against this, so like he's harder to see. Like in the middle of this, but you can't really do that in Minecraft.
Right.
And pressing my ear to this trapdoor, I presume. What do I hear?
Make a perception check. An 18. You hear nothing from below, but you hear footsteps from above.
Footsteps that sound like they're just patrolling or coming down.
They seem to be like oscillating back and forth.
Okay, they're just
So
bored. All right. All right. Does anyone want to stay behind and like make sure that this guy's not spotted while the rest of us goes up to knock out the guys up top too?
I'll do it.
Okay. All right. I'll mask of many faces into that guy,
okay.
and I guess me, Morgan, and Oirin will start climbing up.
Okay. Zarin, go ahead and make me a perception check as you are staying on watch down here.
Gotcha.
Morgan.
That is a 12.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I will keep that noted for if something happens.
All right. I'll hold my hand out for the other two to kind of stop, and then I'll try and gesture to like wait.
Where would Oiron be in the order? Would he be before or after Morgan?
Probably after.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably after.
Okay.
Rebecca, the ladder's creaking. I don't think he can handle my way.
And you splat Oirim. He's just
No,
paste.
You actually slam him through the lower trapdoor.
Oh my god. No, I was just joking. I thought it'd be funny if I did.
Yeah, so I'll kind of gesture to be like, lag behind as I go up top to like distract the guy.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing? You're on patrol downstairs.
Change of plan. Rebecca can't make that sound. Change of plans, and I'll point that way over his shoulder. What is that? Basically.
Newbies.
Like I'm trying to get him to
Make
look.
a deception
Deception.
check.
Okay. Biff, what the hell is that?
3/GR20. What does a tie on a deception check mean?
It's whether you want to favor the party or not. That's usually how
I
I
mean,
do
he's
that.
probably suspicious, but will look anyways.
Yeah, he'll like half look.
All right, and then I'll grapple him and cover his mouth and go prone again.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Make a grapple check. You don't have advantage, but you have a +2.
+2. Okay.
D&D is really bad
19.
for stealth missions like this.
Yeah, you take him down to the floor, and you also go prone.
Morgan.
All right, I come up.
Beat the crap out of him.
I guess I'd be like in this square. Yeah, I'll
This is not a held action, so you get your full turn.
Okay, very well. I'm gonna bop 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 bop. I'm gonna.
More fucking pops.
It won't be an advantage, but
He is a.
Oh
it
wait,
is-
no. Oh
he's
He's
prone.
prone. He's prone, yeah.
You're right. Okay.
There's
so
there's
the
no way to make it
first-
armor. Well, there probably is. There's no way I know to make it armor sim prone. The first one hits.
I mean, that's at advantage.
That is the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one.
Okay, yeah.
All
then that
right.
hits.
So 3, bop, and the bonus action bop. Okay.
Give me 1
and-
second.
Bingy. Also, I have to mark off a key point because of that step of the wind earlier.
No, you ended up just action dashing.
No, he stepped to the
okay.
wind. So he could
Yeah.
still have an action to do something if there was a guy up there.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
misunderstood.
So, put that.
Okay, so that is 3 and 14.
Free
So that's
bird.
17 damage. You kill this man.
Oh my god.
I thought we were trying to knock him out.
Well, I mean, I am punching him. So can that be?
If you want to call non-lethal, yeah.
Yeah, I'll call non-lethal
Okay.
since it's not impossible. Oh, it's just a head. Since it's not impossible to with the punches.
All right, the guy up top is taken care of. I guess we'll bind him. I'll put. Oh, we don't actually have any manacles.
Morgan goes around and opens all the trapdoors.
I guess I'll tie him up with some rope.
This is what Morgan would do.
I have some rope. Actually, I don't think I do anymore.
Yeah, I'll use my rope to
You
tie
have some
this
hunting
guy up.
traps.
Fuck!
Yeah, that'll wake him right up.
Yep.
Yeah.
You make a survival check for how good the knot is.
That is a shit knot.
Morgan, you would notice how bad the knot is.
Oh, that's You sure you know what you're doing?
Nope.
All right. Let me take a crickety crack at this.
Right.
May I?
Yeah.
Watch, it'll be just as bad because I'm acting like I'm good. Yeah, I knew it!
Oyram could flash a genius that.
Sure. Oyram will flash of genius that. How many times can he do that?
Intelligence modifier.
Efficiency. Oh, intelligence modifier, yeah.
Oh, okay, so he's got 3 more. Yeah, he'll flash of genius that, which makes it, what, a 19? Or,
Yes.
oh, okay. So, yeah.
Wait, how does that make it 19?
Wait, no, 9 plus intelligence modifier is 14.
I'd
No, he
take
has a plus
that.
4, right? 13. You steal the man's crossbow.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I'll head back down. Alright, he's taken care of. Let's tie this guy up too.
How are you doing that?
They're
Item
right.
frames.
It's invisible item frames.
Spin, spin. Oh, Bean, it landed on you. Mwah.
Mwah. I don't know what you're talking about. This is Oyren.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
down.
mwah.
I'm down a rope. Does anyone else have any rope?
Hold on, let me check the bag of holding.
Let me check my pockets. Alright, let me check my pocket slot.
Nope, hold on. Oyren, you got any? Oh, proceeds to check Oyren's sheet.
Doesn't look like Oyren has any.
Nope.
Darren?
Tom?
Hey, you got any rope? Got any...
Sorry,
Oyren, yeah, knock him off, knock him off.
What are you doing?
Kill
Grab me,
him!
rope.
No, no,
Kill
no, no,
him!
no, no,
Ah!
no, How did you say that?
Hey, Dylan, want to see real quick?
Oh! How did he get up here? Oh!
Well, that's God.
That's gone.
Damn! Oh wow, that thing went fucking flying. God, damn, I need help.
I'm sorry, I'll stop fucking around.
Do I have rope? Let me check his inventory.
Thus far, the rest of us do not.
How
So.
did you
I
survive that?
have hempen rope.
I think because he hit the stairs on the way down.
Yeah, he's got rope. Okay, so well, Zarin, you mind if we borrow your rope, tie this dude up?
Yeah, go ahead. He hands you the.
All right. I will be smart this time and have Oyren assist me in tying up this knot, so that hopefully it'll be an advantage and I won't suck.
Okay, I'll
saw
handle
that.
assist.
Please, I'm like still at 2.5 hearts.
We did pretty good.
Yeah, stuff on
Thank you, sir.
This is autism.
Look at that sucker go!
Round and around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Ah! It was Rebecca.
Oh, he moved it. Right. I'll just actually take a peek over the side and see if like there's anyone investigating this hut, just in case.
You didn't relock it, correct?
No.
Okay. There is currently no one there.
Okay. right, let's go down. Again, disguising myself as this guy. Actually, no, I'll
Is this your
disguise
final choice on which one you go through?
I
You have
don't-
4 trapdoors to choose from.
I am assuming they all go to the same area. But yeah, I'll disguise self as the guy up top.
Okay.
Just
You don't have a.
waits to
Do you have a
drop.
limit on how many times you can do that?
No, it's Mask of Many Faces.
Yeah, Mask of Many Faces is no spell
Oh
slot.
yeah, it makes it free. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid, but also awesome.
It's how I stayed young forever.
It's better than Changelings.
You enter what appears to be a. Well, no, because it's illusory. Changelings is an illusory.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Theirs holds up to physical inspection. You enter what appears to be a storage room.
Do I hear any voices in here?
You do hear some voices echoing up.
Okay. From over here. Okay. I'll kind of signal for everyone else to follow me.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you I did not hide anything in any of these barrels.
I'm checking anyway.
We can loot later.
Yeah, you're right. We'll loot later.
Zarin.
I thought I was still watching him.
No, we're going down now.
Oh,
Alright.
Are you yelling timber?
His arms wide.
You know,
Looking down the staircase, Rebecca, at first you get real worried as you see a trio of fully armored people. However, they are just armor stands.
Okay. I'll start making my way down, walking normally, but I'll kind of like gesture to everyone to like kind of lag behind a bit.
Yeah. There are 2 actual people, one here and one here. The 2 at either end of the shelves.
Are they talking about anything?
Yeah, they'd be talking, and this man is facing the wrong way. Because I am the stupid. Oh, actually, they're both facing the wrong way. And this one will turn and look at you. Why have you left your post?
Bathroom.
Go off the edge.
All right. Guess I might need help with that. In a
What?
Venom deep voice. You know, chainmail pants are kind of a bitch to get off a bit. But yeah, I guess I'll go try and hope.
I will say it is. Rebecca wouldn't say that because it is just the.
Oh, there's no
shirt-
chainmail pants.
the shirt and helmets.
Okay. I'm trying to like signal for the others to follow, and like I'm getting ready to like attack them, but like. Actually, you know what? Instead of like trying to talk, I was like, actually, on second thought, maybe it's best if I just, and I'll, bonus action hex, the guy that's talking to me, strength.
Okay, and there's no save for that, is there?
Nope. And then 3 Eldritch Blasts at him.
oh my god.
Okay.
Actually, 2 Eldritch Blasts at him, and then the third at the other guy.
The first one will be at surprise. So I mean, it'll be at advantage.
Oh my god, who did that? Was that fucking Denge? No, he's not. He can't be in here. It's not possible. Who did that?
What?
That fart sound.
Oh, I got kicked. I'm back. It was me. I did that fart sound.
I hate you.
I like how you and Dengue have become like mortal enemies over the course of a week.
Is Beckon up? Did you actually kick him?
No, I didn't. That wasn't me.
No, I just like disconnected. I'm back now.
Flying is not
It's
enabled
all
on the
good.
server. Okay, yeah. 2 at him, so first one's advantage.
Hits, and that is the necrotic. Yeah, the necrotic 6. You drop him on the first one.
Oh, he's unconscious. Okay. I guess
He is currently dying, actually.
yeah.
Oh no.
Second at this guy, at the next guy.
That hits and is also dying.
Actually, there's no hex on that one.
Is still up.
Oh, my
Okay.
internet must be dying.
Third hex. Third Eldritch Blast.
Yep. Both are currently bleeding out.
All right, guys, need your help. Stabilize them.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess Morgan and Zarin and Oirin would run down.
Oh my god, what the hell happened?
Ooh, that's not good. I'll roll a d6 and hope for a hard 6. That is not a hard 6. Flash of genius, me Orim.
What are you rolling for?
Stabilization, so medicine.
Oh, yeah, sure. He'll flash a genius, yeah.
Okay. So you yeah. So that's success on that one. Morgan, are you trying to stabilize the other man?
Very well. I will.
It'll be in
Oh.
medicine check if so. Or I guess if Zarin is.
Why is Zara
but
not following us?
I don't know.
Tom's dead.
Tom.
Tom, you real? Buddy?
Keeps running everything in here. Yes, there you go.
That's not bad.
You stabilize.
Very well.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know which player had what to use. So dying is Alex.
Okay. We're working our way downtown.
That, however, would make noise. So let me check who might have heard that.
Hey, y'all stay there. I gotta try and do something real quick. Okay. I'm either going to die or I'm not going to die.
Are you jumping off the tower?
Maybe.
You have so much to live for. Oh no.
I died. And that was the end of Morgan.
Morgan forgot to use his reaction to slow fall.
Bean, I'm starting to get hungry.
Oh, slash game mode or slash difficulty.
Oh yeah, you're probably on survival instead of adventure.
So,
No, I'm on adventure because I can't break anything.
have you picked all your stuff up yet, Dylan?
Yeah, I got everything. I was trying to get more water because I accidentally drank all the water in my water bottle.
Do you need
I
a new
didn't-
water bottle?
No. I filled it up in the fountain. I thought I could make the jump to the fountain and then just ask you to TP me back up, but I missed it by a block and I died.
It's a good thing you're immune to poison because that water's probably very toxic.
It's Ponska. It's canon now that Morgan jumped off the building and ran back up.
No.
The guards over there are just like, you know what? I'm on break.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah, literally. There would have been no reason for him to do that.
There are a bunch of letter slots or whatever they're called. For like
Kenny.
shooting out of.
Embouchures.
No, not Letterkenny.
Yeah, I think they're called letterkennies.
No, they're embouchures, dumbass.
You're out shooting arrows out of holes the other day.
I was shooting holes out of arrows with my buddies the other day.
I was
Why'd
trying to shoot
you
out the
hit
hole,
me?
and you ran in front of me.
Yeah, that's an embouchure.
Oh, speaking of, I need some bolts for my crossbow, please.
How many hearts do you have, Dylan?
Full.
Oh wait, no, you have.
Ow.
You took his quiver, so you have 20.
Ow.
So any more attacking each other better be cannon.
All right. Doesn't sound like anyone's coming upstairs.
It does not.
Must have been the wind.
All right. I'll now disguise self as this guy.
So one that was talking
Jesus.
to you or the other man?
The guy that was talking to me.
Okay.
And I'll start leading the way. He's like, all right, this time, I think we're just going to attack because I'm pretty sure the next floor is the throne room. In quotations, Rebecca does quotations.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You get here and there's a split. There is a door here and then it also continues down.
All right, do I hear any sound from this door?
You do. You hear the sound, an all too familiar sound of an arrow continually thunking into wood.
Someone's
Or repeatedly
practicing.
thunking into wood.
Does it look like I can jam the door so it can't open?
It opens the opposite way. So, I mean, I guess you could, if you have more rope, you could attempt to,
We don't have any more rope.
like, tie it to something. But these doors are also yeah, the two interior doors you've seen so far do not seem very solid. They seem like they've seen some rot.
Okay.
So even if you did jam it, it might just be easier for them to break through it.
I'll is everyone else behind me, or are they just staying up here? Like,
Doors. I can't open doors. Open the door.
why can't you open a door?
Because
I
I have a
don't know.
shield in my hand.
You can right click still and open a door with a
No,
shield in your. Oh,
no,
you're
I can't.
shifting. You're shifting. That's why.
Yeah, I'll have come down. Would you go all
Oh.
the way down or just to
No,
this
just to
door
here.
right here? Okay, yeah, we'll
And
come
there's
with you.
an arrow being thunked into wood. I'll
A dagger.
oh, dagger. Okay, I'll knock on the door.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Why are you knocking?
Open up.
It's unlocked.
Just got a quick word with you. I'll
Bonk.
open up the door.
Bonk. You see a very realistic head on the table. It looks very dead but lifelike. And he just keeps taking a dagger and stabbing it next to where the head is. The head looks like Lady Daggerford.
Ah. All right. So I'll go up and like.
What you want?
Is he still dicking around with the head? He's not looking at me.
No, he has the dagger in his hand now, and he turns his head to look at you. But I don't know how to turn an armor stand. He doesn't like turn his full body, but he turns his head.
Like just to like look at me from the side of his eye.
Yeah.
Boss wanted to tell you something, and I will non-lethally sneak attack. Bonus action, move hex to him. Non-lethally sneak attack, because I'm assuming I have advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he did not roll very good. You crumple this man to the ground. Non-lethally.
Boss wanted to tell you something. Bang!
Boss sends his regards. You see this door over here, but then you also see a door that looks very fancy and not rotted.
Quick detect magic.
All of the torches.
Okay, that's it. Close the door.
And also there is conjuration magic around the head.
That's interesting. investigate that later. Put my ear to this door.
You hear a light whistling.
I'll creak it open just to look. Oh. That's why. Is there a guy on the can?
No. There is. This is just shoots outside, so there's like a tube going out. And it's just the wind whistling across the tube on the outside
Okay.
of the toilet.
Well,
This is the best I could do for a tub and a sink.
well, we're gonna have to upgrade the plumbing. Alright, and I'll investigate this door for traps.
Okay. Zarin is disappointed in the bathroom and shakes his head at the door.
Or do you mind helping me check this door for traps? It looks fancy.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Orem will trot on over and assist you.
That is a 16. It does appear to be trapped, though you are not sure. You can't figure out the exact nature of the trap. You can just tell that there is a mechanism that you can see between the two doors that appears to trigger something.
Is there a way I can disable it without knowing what it does?
You would have disadvantage, and they wouldn't be able to help you. This is not an escapable disadvantage.
Okay. I will do this. I'll get everyone to like kind of hide behind the table, and I'll use my mage hand to attempt to disarm it from far
Okay.
away.
You would also know that this table, I should say, looks very much like what you would expect to see for a war table, like where they have the different troops and push them around with the hammer thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
A quick question: would my spell work on this?
What spell is that?
Find traps.
Could you post it?
That
Yes.
is probably the worst leveled spell in the game.
You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. Trap for the purposes of this weapon. Not reveal a natural weakness. The spell merely reveals the trap is present. You don't learn the location of each trap. You do. Also, you do detect line of sight. Okay. You detect that the door is trapped for when it opens, but it doesn't tell you what. And then, give me 1
I
second.
was shooting the floor.
Why is that Morgan's picture?
You also detect another trap of the pressure plate variety. That
You've
tells
seen it
you
before, Tom.
that would make a what does it tell you? But you'll do learn the general nature of the a pressure plate that triggers something to come out of the ceiling.
Right.
Right. I'll resummon Andromeda on the table in case she's still unconscious.
Okay. Andromeda is still unconscious.
Right. Can I use an action to try and wake her? Like shake her a bit, gently, of course, because she's tiny.
Yeah. She wakes up, but she's out of it. A bit. She's a bit out of it.
Hey,
What happened?
we're working top down. You were struck by lightning, but we're working top down, and I just need to see what's on the other side of this door. So I'm gonna resummon you on the other side of this door, and look through your eyes. You don't have to look. You just have to look in the direction I tell you. You don't have to do anything more than that. All right.
Okay.
All right. She's about 10 feet into the room, 5 feet off the floor.
Okay.
Tom, was that you?
Bro, I heard it earlier. He was just like,
What?
it was like right as we were about to go downstairs after that first room with the two guys and we stabilized him by the table, and he just goes, "Hold on."
Bro, I have sound suppression on,
It's not suppressing it.
I guess. No.
but I'm
No,
not going
the
to
best way I
admit
can think
either.
of to do this. It was definitely Tom.
No, it wasn't.
Holy shit, was it Bean? Bean, did you fart?
His mic does not have that audio quality. It was definitely Tom. It was either you or Tom, and since like your reaction was that, I'm assuming it was Tom. And Tom has a
Wait,
history
is
of having
my
his
mic
farts
being
beeping.
bad right now?
No, it's
Is that
fine.
what you're saying?
No.
No.
No, compare
Bean-
the audio quality of the fart was poor. Therefore, it must be either Tom or Dylan's mic.
Bean,
However, it
I
had that.
I won't take this.
It had that specific crispness of Tom's mic, so therefore it was Tom.
It was definitely either Tom or Dylan.
I won't take this.
Or it
Feel
was
insulted.
Denge.
It was Denge. Like it was literally Denge.
Sure, yeah, we'll just blame the guy that's not here. Look, I don't deny it when I fart. I say that I farted. That's number one. Number
You're
two,
like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
yeah, literally, like, you want to fight about it? I number one, I always admit it. And number two,
Number two,
very
it wasn't a fart, it was
rarely,
a number two.
no, very rarely does my mic actually pick it up because, like, I do have sound suppression on.
Right, so do I.
It's not
Yours doesn't
calibrated
work.
for you.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
not calibrated for the decibel of
Wha-
flatulence you release from your ass.
was it that
Anyway.
loud?
It went.
That one was much quieter than the first one, I will say.
I honestly,
You heard the first one?
yeah.
That reaction means that it was you. That you heard the first one.
I admit nothing.
I admit nothing, even though I just did.
Anyway, Beck, which way are you summoning Andromeda
I-
facing?
Facing the door.
Facing towards. Okay.
Actually, facing away from the door, just in case. And she's invisible.
Okay.
If she's has the
5, 10.
mind ability of being invisible.
She does. She basically has tunnel vision. Is one of the things that's happening right now. Directly in front of her and 5 feet off the ground is okay. She sees out a window looking over the graveyard.
All right, I'll use an action to see through her eyes.
Okay. This isn't something you're gonna be able to show on stream, but this is the best way I can figure out how to do this, Beckerson, without just giving stuff away, and the fact that she has that. So I'm going live in Discord.
Oh, did you super increase your V?
Yeah. She has tunnel vision, so there's like black all around it.
Okay, turn around. All right.
Those are like mounted hanging swords. They'd actually be crossed, but Minecraft.
Could you move down a bit?
Like physically move down?
Yeah, there. Looking at this angle, is it better to get a... Is it easier to understand the nature of the trap?
The trap is not visible from this side.
From
It
this-
seems to be entirely between the two doors.
Could you be a spider and approach the crack of the door?
Okay. She'll go into the crack of the door.
Right, and look up between the two doors.
Okay. Make me a perception check as Andromeda.
That's not great.
She can see that there's some strange, almost like a metal plate on each door that there's one attached to each door and they are touching each other.
Is it reasonable to assume that this is involving electricity?
I mean, given what happened to over the wall, it's a decent assumption.
Knowing that, Oirim.
Yep.
Do you have anything that could potentially short out some device powered by electricity?
Well, he can dispel magic if it's magical.
It's not magical.
Let's say, I'm trying to see here, because the stuff prepared, I don't think would be able to do.
I mean, like, is there like any tool he can whip up?
Would that be? So I've never played an artificer before. So like, if it's not a currently existing magical item he has, would he be able to just like, I don't know, Tinker's Tools check it or something like that?
I mean, if you want another set of artisan's tools, he can do that, but I think it requires a short rest.
I mean more like use like that artificer tinkering ability thing.
Like to make something?
Yeah, to make like a trinket to.
Yeah, so what is that? Magical tinkering. You've learned how to invest a spark of magic into mundane objects.
Here's Andromeda.
I'll let her rest in the demiplane.
Sheds a bright light, records a message, static visual. It's not really specifying. Yeah, it's. I don't think so.
There's nothing. Okay. Now that I suspect that it's some kind of electrical trap, do I have a better chance of disarming it?
Wait, what's this item he has? How does this work?
You'd have to be more specific.
Would he be able to use the chime of opening to open it without like triggering the trap? Or is that not how that works?
Depends on how the track how this trap in particular works. Like if it's about if the mechanism is to do with the lock itself, then yes, it would bypass that. But I mean,
Rebecca suspects it doesn't have anything to do with that.
So it says you strike it as an action, putting an object within 120 feet. So like we could definitely back up so we won't get hit by the trap.
Thing is, I don't want to set off the trap. I want to try and disarm it. Which, now that I suspect that I know what the trap is, do I have a better chance at disarming it?
No.
if it is what you think it is, yes.
Alright, I'll get everyone behind the table and I'll mage hand attempt to disarm it.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to still roll at disadvantage, but it'll be the first roll if you're correct. And this is to disarm the trap.
Yes.
Did you
Okay.
did you really need Orm's help?
You
Just to be safe.
You take a small piece of paper from within your thieves' tools kit, and you slowly use the hand to like jimmy it up between the two plates. And you feel reasonably confident that you can open the door now
All right, I'll
without the effect triggering.
using Mage Hand, I'll attempt to open the door.
Okay. Which of the two doors, Beck?
The right door.
Okay.
Okay.
You see a lady in there. And I need you to roll for initiative.
Who the fuck are you? Nah, it'd probably be behind the table over here. So like 1 square over.
Yeah, it would be when the door opens, so it'd still be y'all back at the door.
14.
So we're re-rolling initiative. The new one is 9. And let me click Oirin. Oirin. 15 for him. Let me go into his sheet and turn on the dex tiebreaker.
Yeah, I'd probably be closest to the door, so I'd be like here.
Good. Some new volunteers to experiment on. Oh wait, let me sort this. Yeah. Yep, she goes first. And she will. Where would Oirin be, Dylan?
Probably still behind the table.
Here.
Okay.
Because Zen was standing here. This is not Zen, Zarin. Zarin was standing here. I was standing on this one, so yeah, Oirin would be here.
Zarin, get to your position.
As you wish.
We're in combat.
Oh, good. Some new volunteers to experiment on. As the other door flies open by itself.
Oh,
And she is going to.
power word kill.
I need everyone except for Zarin to make a dexterity save.
Andromeda's not. Actually, why did I roll initiative for Andromeda? She's not even here.
Andromeda is not here.
This is Oirin's, which
That
would
shouldn't
be
have been
an
at
8.
advantage.
Yeah, no, it should not have
Oh,
been
but
an
add +4 to that because of Zarin being nearby.
So 12.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Morgan's.
Actually, am I within range? 5.
10,
Morgan.
15,
5,
20.
10.
Yep.
Yes, I'm in range.
Morgan and Rebecca barely because of the aura. Succeed and will only take half damage as a bolt of lightning emanates from her hand.
Table's on fire now.
So Oirin will take 25 points of
Oh my god.
lightning damage.
Oh my god.
Rebecca and Morgan will take half of that, which is 12. Although Morgan has evasion, I think.
Math.
Yes, he does.
Oh, there go my temp hit points.
You don't lose anything.
Yeah, you have evasion.
Oh, Oirin would have had that too.
Orin doesn't have evasion. Oh, he has the Ring of
No,
Evasion, doesn't he?
No, the temp hit points. Oh, he has a ring of evasion?
No, I thought you meant like he has a Ring of Evasion.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something he has. Yeah, he would have those temp HP, which
Okay.
would
And then we'll
fizzle.
So let me
I
put
have to
that
make
back up to
a
70. You said 25 was the total, right?
to him, yes.
To him.
I need to
okay.
make a con check.
So 15.
Just makes it. Actually, even with
Uh,
Zaren's help, it definitely makes it.
So we'll go to the we'll walk to the side and just say playtime as the rug in the middle of the room begins to move.
Uh-oh. It's a good thing Cheese is in here to be traumatized.
Oh boy.
And with that it is uh Oiron's turn.
Okay, so he's going to move 1, 2. So right here where I'm standing, if he can. Well, actually, no, the guy's body's here, so right over here. Would he be able to see the carpet from where I'm standing?
Yes, the carpet is very big.
Okay. Uh, and he is going to. How does that work? It's an action. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this sounds about right. So kind of spooked that he got zotzed and took big damage. He's going to cast Death Ward on himself,
Okay.
just as a little contingency there. And then I don't know if he has any bonus actions. He doesn't.
Are you standing where you were moving him to?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know if he has bonus action stuff.
Healing
Sorry.
word and stuff.
Well, yeah, but he already just cast a spell.
Yeah, I don't think he has anything bonus action related.
Yeah.
Maybe drink one of his potions, which I don't think was rolled today.
No, and I also don't know how to do that stuff.
You roll 2d6.
2d6. Oh, and then it determines what kind of potions are made.
Yes.
All right, so if you'll allow me to, I'll do that then. I didn't hear
Okay.
a no, so I rolled
That is a
two
1 and a
ones.
1,
Both are
which
healing.
is yes. So you get 2 healing pots.
So yeah, you know what he took? So he'll bonus action drink one of the healing ones. So it's a 2d4 plus his int modifier, so 2d4 plus 4. 2d4 plus 4.
Then he also has alchemical reagents or something like that.
Boost it.
Yeah.
Check that real quick.
Let's see if I can get his sheet open.
Or no, restorative reagents. Whenever a creature drinks an experimental elixir you created, the creature gains temporary hit points equal to 2d6. Wow, so he gets 9 regular healing. So that's 64. And then 2d6 plus, what was that again? Sorry.
Plus intelligence mod, so that would be plus
Two,
4.
okay, so 2d6 plus 4, 10 hit points. Oh, okay, consistency.
I mean, definitely nothing to sneeze at
Oh,
from a
no, no,
potion.
no. No, I'm not seizing. I'm just, it's funny. 2 9s in a row. I like that.
Yeah, it is.
And that will be his turn.
Okay.
Zaren! Or
Try it.
NPC.
Zaren's turn.
I'd be standing here.
He's just gonna looky. Can he see the guy in the room?
See the
You
rug.
can see the rug that is starting to float up off the ground.
I can't believe it. I'm losing to a rug.
So the rug's attacking?
The rug is there was the Duchess, I believe. No, Baroness. Did the lightning bolt at your friends,
Right.
walked to the side, and then said, "Playtime," and the rug began to fly up.
Oh. Okay. Dispel magic.
I'll go ahead and tell you. You get the feeling that this is a creature, not a.
Oh, it's creature?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it not a rug of smothering?
It is, which is a creature.
Don't
It's a
those
construct.
have anti-magic susceptibility?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that does work. Becca is correct. They get a con save.
Okay.
So
Is it against my spell save?
it is against your spell save DC.
They have to beat a 17.
Oh, Dylan just
Okay.
fucking died again.
God damn it! And I'm moving too. I don't understand what's happening.
There's not AFK protection on the server. It fails, so
Yeah,
it goes
'cause-
back to the ground.
Tom definitely
Very
would have been kicked.
What's the message it's giving you?
I'm already back in, but it's like time
Oh.
Huh?
It's robot time.
though, because like when I go inactive to make rolls and stuff, it doesn't kick me. But when I
No, timeout is
finish
like
moving and then
connection
stand
timeout
still.
is your internet not responding to the
Oops.
server or something.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Bean.
Oh, what'd you do?
Rebecca.
All right. 5, 10, 15. Do the other two rugs in here seem like they're alive too?
This one does. However, as you enter the room,
Pressure plate.
nope, because that was line of sight
Oh.
for his spell. He did. You're taking 2 held action attacks
From where? The
from
swords?
the swords above your head.
Oh God!
So that is a 14 and a 19.
The 19 hits.
You take 6 slashing damage from the sword above your head.
Okay.
As you see, they are just floating above you now.
I will make a con check. I am fine. All right. Bonus action hex her.
Okay.
Not casting anything, just moving it.
And it was on Dex.
This one will be on Dex. Yes.
Okay.
And I will. Can't unfortunately get sneak attack, but I will triple Eldritch Blast this bitch. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh.
Let me get back to the page. That is a hit, and a crit. For 8 plus 21 is 29, plus 3 is 32, plus 15 is 47 points of damage.
All right. This was 15 spaces, so I will. How's she looking after that?
She. Let me do some math real quick. Is not bloodied.
Okay. I will 5, 10.
Take 2 opportunity attacks.
Oh, I forgot about the swords. Okay. Ah.
Probably neither of those hit. That's a 5 and a 13.
To cut that out.
Okay. Not today, thank you. Okay. Andromeda is in a pocket dimension.
Probably sleeping.
Morgan.
Okay, I'm going to. This one's here. 2, 3, 4, 5.
You see the Baroness over over to the side. You see that this rug over here is starting to move, and with your passive, you see the two swords floating up directly above your head. They're attached to the wall in game because floating sword,
I see.
but they're out there flying.
He's just gonna. Wow! And because I think this would be the right square right here. And it's punching time.
My
Walk
favorite
time.
part of the session was when Dylan said it's morbin time and he morbed all over the place.
I'm gonna.
So true.
Yeah, I just morbed all over the place. I'm gonna bop,
That
bop.
hits. That hits.
Okay. Skibbity doo, skibbity da.
That's 16. The Baroness is bloodied.
And I'm gonna burn a key point to punch 2 more times. And we do the first bop.
Sorry, I was checking something.
16.
That hits.
Really? Oh, she's probably a wizard.
And I'll burn another key point, make that stunning strike.
Okay. So that is a con save.
Yes. And my DC, I don't want to fuck this up. It's.
The
Oh, where is it?
21 on the roll.
Oh, yeah, she passes. Alright, then I'll just hit her with
Flash
the
the
last.
stupidity.
Is that a thing?
If you have a negative intelligence modifier as an artificer, yes.
So if Orin gets feeble-minded, he can flash with stupidity enemies.
Only once, though.
Yeah. I believe you have... Was that a flurry of blows, or was that just your free
Didn't that go through?
attack?
I think that was his flurry of blows because he said, "Oh, you said burn a key point for stunning strike." So yeah, I think that was not his flurry of blows.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there it goes.
Sorry.
You rolled a 19. That hits. Yeah, I think your internet's just not happy right now.
Yeah, my internet is dying. Okay. Can you hear me? I'm good for right now, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
No. I double clicked. So it was the 19 was the first one. So you said that
Right.
hits, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And that's it. I'm not gonna try and stunning strike
10.
again.
Okay. The Baroness is critical.
Fuck yeah. Shit, I got knocked from the server again.
Yeah, when it was lagging on those rolls going through. Okay. The Baroness's turn.
Haha!
The Baroness. The Baroness rolls a d4. Very good. Beck stole the crown.
I've usurped her.
Steal the crown, save the town of Mr. Krabs. Okay, the Baroness does that. Probably does that, right? Okay. Yep. Baroness does that. And then to end that off.
What the fuck? We both shot at Bean. How did I get hit?
Because it bounces off of players in creative.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay. Beck, can you go back to where you were standing, please? So I
Yes.
can know. Okay. Very good. It's going to... That is incorrect. Rebecca and Morgan, I need you to make con saves.
Is this poison?
It is not poison.
This is a disease.
It would actually be and Oirin, actually. It is not a disease.
That's not great. Am I in range of Zarin? 5, 10.
Oirin.
Nope.
Okay. Rebecca is taking full damage.
Oh boy.
Oh, is this cone of cold?
It is Cone of Cold.
Cone of Burr!
I can't believe it. I'm losing to a rug. Wait, does that mean she's also damaging her rug and swords?
Wait, this hits Oirin? Oh, she moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, her rug and swords would be in the blast.
I think she cares about them. Rebecca takes 49 points of cold damage.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
As Oirin and Morgan take 24.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
And Morgan, you had just punched her, and all of a sudden you're being shot with cold from the back.
Oof.
24.
Yeah, I'm not making this DC.
What's 24?
Let's go. Hex is gone.
Hold on. I need a calculator.
Is
Math.
very much critical. And that ends her turn. And then it will be... Oh, yeah, let me... I'll check the health on the swords. The swords both fall to the ground.
Okay. That's his health. And you said I take 24, yeah?
Yes. And you go at 45, and then... Okay. Very good. Yeah, because it's con, so your evasion doesn't work. Your evasion doesn't affect con saves.
Oh yeah, no. I was just for math purposes because he had the temp hit points, so I had to like calculate the
I
temp
gotcha.
hit points than the regular hit points. So
Yeah. And then this rug. Fuck me, I'm gonna have to do this. Slash.
begins to rugitate.
The rug begins to rugitate.
I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the shoulder.
To the shoulder.
You just have this one arrow sticking in your shoulder.
Oh, that did not work.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's... Bean, you're destroying our house.
Yeah. There's a problem with that brand. The rug moves over to you.
To
Flies
me?
overhead. Okay, makes this mother, but they don't fly. The rug slithers 10 foot towards you.
Is it able
So
to
we'll
even
just say the rug.
five?
The rug is
10.
yeah. For the sake of this, we'll say that the rug is this rug now.
There is no rug here. There is 2 rugs here.
Yeah,
Very well.
one's a bit frosty.
I can remember this.
Okay. And it will, yeah. And that brings us to Oirin.
Right. Okay. So
I put
I
down
have to
an armor
move.
stand with Soccer's head on it for where Oirin is.
So he would be able to see the rug from there. He is going to first, as his action, he is going to try and firebolt the rug.
Okay. 23, that definitely hits.
Whoosh.
24 fire damage.
Holy shit!
And rugs are not vulnerable to fire damage, believe it or not.
If only.
Be funnier if they were, but the rug is critical.
Alrighty. And is Rebecca within range? Like, where's Rebecca actually
Oh no,
standing?
the rug is very bloody.
I'm 5 feet away.
Okay,
10
so
feet
you
away.
actually. No, I wanted to make
5
sure
to
because
10.
you were moving around, so that's actually where you are. Okay, and then bonus action. He will healing word Rebecca. Just a first level.
I get max, actually.
Very well.
Oh, that's already max.
Do you? She's in a pocket dimension.
Oh, damn it, that's right. But I still get 8 because he rolled max.
Right. It's just noting for.
Yeah,
the
I
future.
forgot she's in a pocket dimension.
Okay, and then I will have.
Is that because I
Oirin
keep moving around too?
Well, because I get confused.
Oh, okay.
Would he be able to like get up on this table?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll
Yeah.
stand right
It's
here.
as tall as him.
You can probably jump. Oh, God, this guy's probably dead.
Oh no. Our table.
It could not. It barely got Oirin.
Oh,
It
so
wouldn't
I
have
didn't
hit
get
him.
him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright,
Although she wouldn't have cared if it did.
that's that's Oirin's turn.
Dead. Very good. Zarin.
Going to move into the room. How do we determine how we like far things are?
You see how there's like the different colors of floor?
Yes.
Each of those is a 5-foot square.
So I was on 1, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
5,
Yeah.
15.
So you can either go to here or to here,
20,
but this is the rug that's
30.
attacking people.
If you zigzag
that-
like
what-
that, you wouldn't be able to get that far.
What?
You were zigzagging as you were moving up, but you're probably
Well,
No,
yeah,
you're
because
good,
it was
you're
the
good.
different colors. Oh, I mean, so I can't be here?
Yeah, you can be there or here,
Oh, I'll be here.
but this is the rug that has been attacking people.
This whole entire rug?
There's 2
Yeah,
rugs.
this rug. It's a rug on top of a frozen rug.
Oh, I gotcha. Alright, let me go to my sheet now. Oh no,
I
our
can't
table.
believe it. I'm losing to a rug.
And this thing is critical, you said, right?
Yes.
I am going
Well,
to...
no, it's very bloodied. I had to change that.
Oh, it's very bloodied. Okay, I'm going to take my devotee sensor,
Okay.
and I'm going to whack it
Okay.
twice.
Go ahead and roll.
As you wish. Go bungie, go bungie.
Those both hit.
All right. There's that, and then there's that.
Yep, you kill the rug.
He's just swinging this fucking thing. He's like, die, rug, die, die.
He's just like Drax from Infinity War. Die,
anything to do with
blanket
your-
of death.
Anything to do with your bonus action?
Bonus action. Bonus action.
Bonus action.
I would like to use my bonus action to bonus action.
Yes. Bonus action. Branding smite
Okay, so you have Branding Smite up for next time.
for the next turn. Yep.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Rebecca.
All right, step forward. Look at her. She looks at me, and I look at him, and she looks at me. Is Zarin 5 feet away from her?
Zarin is 5 feet away from her. Yes.
Okay. I will. Okay, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Flank.
Flanking would be this gray one.
Oh, yeah, flank.
The andesite. It's all gray.
Yeah. And, you know what? Because I feel like it. Bonus action hex. This is going to be sneak attack. Action green flame blade.
Actually, the hex. Let's see if that actually works this time.
Is she going to counterspell my hex?
Counterspell your counterspell.
You realize as you come in to attack her, there's a faintly glowing orb around her.
That's nullifying magic.
Oh no, it's you can't get through it.
Oh, it's protecting her from magic.
It's protecting her from everything. She casts Globe of Invulnerability during the time stop.
There was time stop?
She what? Well,
Yeah.
I did basically almost kill
he
her. in
punched
one
her,
turn.
and she immediately frosted him from the back.
Oh, if she's covered in a globe of vulnerability, then I probably wouldn't have done that.
But would you have known?
I mean, I could see it. Like, she'd suddenly be
See
in
it
a
once
bubble.
You got closer, because it's
Okay, so...
It's not a big barrier. So it'd be like you'd walk in the door and then you'd see it.
It's like, oh.
Hello there. I just don't think Morgan would know enough about it for me to have said it before, and Zarin was focused on the rug.
Nah, Morgan wouldn't. No. He doesn't do magic.
Globe of invulnerability? That only affects spells. Okay.
Using the bathroom real quick.
I thought you meant like it stops like she was in Autoluke's resilient sphere or something.
Oh, okay, that's my bad. Yeah, I miss.
Oh, I could still punch her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still punch her, but the hex wouldn't affect her.
Oh, okay.
The hex finds no target. You still use the spell slot, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. Still, it's at advantage. Sneak attack. And I can't green flame blade. But I'm still making a weapon attack. So is this just like a regular? Why do my sheets keep resetting?
I don't know. You might need to make a ticket to as well.
I've been having problems not in this server, but in that other server. And the new thing is, besides the thing where like it resets it to level 1 character mancer, which you, like I said, you have to just immediately X out of it and then like load back in. but you usually have to do it like 2 or 3 times before it corrects itself. You're better off just completely closing the browser entirely. The other one with spellcasters, it'll add double the spells, but they'll be outlined in red. And I don't know how to get rid of them because the red ones I can't delete.
Yeah, that
Oh,
hits.
subtract the 2
Ow!
from that. So that's
Subtract 2 from that.
6. No,
Okay.
that's 5.
Okay.
Because I forgot that I had hex still ticked.
She is very critical. And that'll take us to Morgan's turn.
Okay, is the rug in front of me?
She has to make a concentration check. Or saving throw.
She does, and that is DC 10.
I'm gonna.
She succeeds.
Damn.
I'm gonna kind of like without leaving the reach of the rug if it's.
I mean, he has beat the rug into submission.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's dead.
The rugs are
Yeah.
dead.
With his
Okay.
devotee's sensor.
Die,
Unless the
blanket
road
of
you've been
death!
standing on comes to life.
It is time to kill.
Do.
It's time to duel. I'm gonna punch her.
Okay. You are not flanking, so this is straight. Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Okay. She is still up.
I will punch again.
That hits. She falls to one knee.
I'll just go with the bonus action punch, not the key point punch.
That hits.
Kill.
How would you like to do this?
Her skull explodes.
Oh my god. No. It's more like he walks over and he like less karate, more I guess kind of like Krav Maga. It looks like he's going to throw a punch. Well, actually, no. He's using the wrist as knuckle duster, so never mind. It would all be punches. So yeah, so he would just kind of like throw the first punch and like hit her from the side. It was like boom, slow mos, and then like just as she's kind of bringing it back around with an uppercut, boom, and then just one last one to punch her down, and she's like on the one knee. Yeah, bring her down to the floor. And then I guess that'd be his turn.
Yeah. Combat is over.
Oh, yo, that's why
I mean,
got
we
the
still have to
thing.
deal with all the guards left.
Yeah, that's true.
Can we like be like, we're supposed to kill this woman, right?
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, bringing her back alive to be executed, I think would be better. Actually, no, she was supposed to meet an accident.
right?
Let's just throw her off the top of the tower.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. So if combat's over, yeah, Morgan's gonna just start dragging her body.
You know, as far as that accident thing goes, Rebecca, now that you think about that, leaving any surviving guards might complicate that story.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's make it look like she killed the guards on her way out. So I'll move this guard and have him like he was, position him like he was caught by surprise by her coming to stab him.
It was just casually slit his throat with the dagger.
He's dead.
And then head upstairs,
Yeah,
dragging her body. Slit this guy's throat with the dagger.
And this guy put up a fight, like he managed to get a bit closer, and then like he's He's about here. I will char his body with some flames, like he got fire blasted.
Don't worry, Beck. I got you.
This guy.
We're gonna
untie him.
and then kill him.
We'll throw him off. Actually, no, we won't throw him off. We'll just kill him. He's been stabbed in the back. There's a dagger sticking out of his back.
Are his weapons still way over there?
No, we'll move the weapons. Actually, no, we'll move him back to where he was, and then there's just a dagger in his back. Does anyone have a spare dagger?
Maybe. We'll say like I think Oiron probably does.
I do.
Oh, okay, then Zarin. Yeah.
Okay. And then
Oiron's dagger is one of the few melee.
I have a hand axe. Will that work?
That will work.
Oh well, no, she has a dagger on her.
Oh, she has a dagger. Yeah, we'll use her dagger.
So, but I think that this guy, right? Because hear me out here, right? If we drop her from the roof, she's just gonna hit the lower roof and not down below where the other guys are. So let's bring him down to here, right?
Yeah,
So
he heard the commotion.
Yeah, he heard the commotion and he came down here. So we'll put his body around here somewhere, and then after that, we'll just
I'll
fling her down here.
How'd you survive that?
Don't ask. We'll fling her. We'll fling her.
So where were you putting his body?
About here. Like he managed to put up a fight, but then I'll also char his body.
Okay. And does Morgan return the crossbow?
Yeah, he'll put the
we'll not throw her off yet. I will Mask of Many Faces into the Barenness. And I'll kind of lean out over the balcony and look down at the two guardsmen down there. And do they look up at all?
Do you say anything?
She'll look out. I'll look out over the horizons like, I've grown tired of this mortal coil. It's time to end it all.
Make a performance check.
And when she steps back, Morgan will throw the actual corpse down towards them.
Okay, Morgan, this will also be a performance check at advantage. Because you're like,
well.
try to time it and aim it to like where it would make sense for where she backed up and all that.
Very well.
It's a good thing that was the advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just I lived again!
How'd you die the first time, but not the last two times?
Because I was low on hearts. Yeah.
She met with an accident.
She met with an accident. Bean, up please. Up. Just
How did that look from down here?
It just kind of like T-posed down and then hit the ground.
I don't know why that was so entertaining.
I want to watch it.
It's like, goodbye, cruel world.
I also want to watch it, so I'm setting something up real quick.
It's gonna be on like a delayed redstone timer. Oh my god. Too funny.
Listening for the guard. Is there like shouting now from down there?
Yes, there's shouting, there's a bell ringing, and there is a whole slew of guards out here that are gathering, like running out of that building and running out of the main tower from the
Oh, I would have put her
doors.
crown back on. I wouldn't have kept it.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that she still has her valuables during her accident. I feel like at this point, well, actually,
One,
here's
2, 3, 4, 5 guards.
Here's the
Okay.
real question. Morgan will actually say this when he's up here. He'll just be like, "Wait a second. Um, wasn't there also like a succubus or something?"
That was in the past.
Oh, but she was up in her room. But I heard a lady from the throne when we were outside, and it didn't take that long.
Did the woman I saw on the throne, was she the Baroness? When we finally got into the room?
Your sight of the throne was through a stained glass window and pretty far away. You can't be entirely sure.
Did she have the crown?
Did have a crown.
Did she sound similar to the one that I heard when I was walking around the back?
Again, you were through glass, but similar. Like, it's the difference between hearing something through stained glass, which back then is pretty thick glass,
Right.
versus hearing someone, in a room. So
Mm,
similar. You could
Morgan
reasonably assume.
Morgan would be like, "Hey, Rebecca, how many people can you do that dimension door thingy with?"
I can only do that once per day.
Oh,
And only one other person.
we gotta find a way out of here. Then.
Half of them are looking up.
Don't go to the edge.
Yeah, we don't actually go to the edge. Should we climb further up or start going down?
Let me look at my spell list.
You hear loud, heavy footsteps from down below.
I will cast Fly on us. On me, Zarin, and Morgan. And
We should go this way.
Yeah, I'll carry I was gonna say Bombus, no. Oiron. And is there anyone this way looking out?
Make a perception check. Actually, make a stealth check, and then make a perception check.
I can't wait to jump off the building again. Except this time I'll fly. You want me to do it?
Give me the
perception check.
perception.
Okay, I'll do it.
I see nothing.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anyone out there.
I didn't make it.
He did not make it. Beck really didn't make it.
No, I was what I was trying to do was like kind of fly down the side and like fly because we can't fly out over the wall, right?
Probably not, unless you think that effect died with her.
I'll quickly toss a stone, fly down the wall, toss a stone through the wall.
You break off a small chunk of the wall, toss it. It sails through harmlessly.
All right, let's go.
You're not sure if it's a one-way enchantment or if it's gone.
Yeah. Actually, detect. I can't detect magic. Shit. Yeah. I'll. Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah. We fly out, and then we run away.
All right. With that, we will end the Minecraft segment.
Yep.
Thank you for bearing with me on the weird format of this, but I couldn't figure out how to make. I ended up figuring it would work better having a actual structure than trying to.
Yeah, stealth section, 3D.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually a lot of fun.
I think it worked a lot better than the Thane of the Night Serpent, but that's just because of the strategy we used for Thane. Because 2 people were stuck in cells the whole time.
Yes.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
So like me and Angelic were walking around and seeing awesome things. Meanwhile, Cheese and PG were stuck in holes.
It is very true. Quick break.
Yeah.
Well, he uses the bathroom and I go unplug Christmas lights. This is when you find out that she was actually the rightful Baronness, and that Lady Daggerford was lying to you.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry. Welcome.
I will have to step away real briefly to grab a milkshake in a bit, but also, Tom, I think your noise suppression is hurting more than it's helping.
What do you mean?
Because when you don't talk for a while and then you start talking, you just go like you're talking through like one of those heavy smoker people who've lost their vocal cords, so now they have like that vibrating thing.
Oh, perfect.
Unfortunately, slow falling doesn't work on the armor stands. Let's try to launch one.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
It was already pretty good. The other part of my motivation for actually building it would be so there's a base of like what y'all have to work on for repairs of your
back.
place. Welcome back.
What'd I miss?
Rebecca came to the realization that this was actually the rightful Baroness and that Lady Daggerford had lied to you.
Oh, seriously?
No.
Oh, that would have been funny. That would have been really funny.
Are we the bad guys?
Are we the baddies?
Alright.
Probably.
Everyone's back. So, what are you doing? You have escaped to the outside of the walls.
I think we'll head back to Daggerford. Actually, we'll head a ways a bit and then probably make camp.
Okay. Like a ways into the swamp towards Daggerford, back down
Towards-
the path towards Daggerford.
Towards Daggerford and then off the path a bit.
Okay. Very good.
And I'll
you set up.
resummon Andromeda.
Okay. Andromeda is mostly back to normal.
Healing light, just for fun. See if that helps.
Okay. Well, it definitely heals.
Nothing, because she's already at full HP.
Oh, did you heal her already?
No.
Oh no, that was
temp
temp
HP.
HP. Yeah, it was temp HP. Yep. Yeah, it clears up the last of the dazedness, for lack of a better word. Yeah.
I'll fill her in on what happened.
Okay.
So yeah, we threw her off the tower. Made it look like a suicide, like 3 murder suicide.
Oh, it's 5.
No, there's 3.
There's the guy right outside her door. The 2 in the armor.
Oh, I forgot those
the
2.
2 up on the.
Yeah,
roof.
I forgot those 2. Murder, 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 suicide.
Yep. Quintuple murder suicide. Classic story.
Who said that?
A random detective in a trench coat.
Seriously?
You don't know when you have to approach your fire. No.
I was freaking out.
Yeah. So you set up camp. Any watches going to be happening?
Yes, because we're close to the lizard people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And plus those guards might head out and do shit.
Okay. Who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check, please.
Andromeda, help.
So did you switch your scene back over to Roll20?
Yes.
Okay. 25. There are a couple wagons that pass either way down the road, but nothing seems to come off the road.
What else is out here?
The hold. Like, there's one wagon that goes away pretty early in your watch, and there's another wagon laden with barrels that is going towards the keep. Or the hold, I mean. But other than that, your watch passes uneventfully. Second watch. Who would like to take?
I can grab it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check, please. All is quiet on the western front.
You have advantage because Andromeda's out.
You want to take your advantage die?
Dylan. Did he finally die?
I just realized that I muted myself. Nah. He won't take it.
All's quiet on the western front.
Andromeda will make her own perception check then.
Get wrecked. You're fucking joking.
All's quiet
Perfectly
on the western
balanced.
front.
As all things should be.
And final watch. Either Oirin or Zarin.
I'll take it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check at advantage.
Ooh, yes, sir.
19. Towards dawn, as your watch is, as the rest is almost ending, several carts that seem to be official go racing down the road towards the hold.
Wait, you said cars?
Carts.
Carts. Okay.
Andromeda will invisibly race after them to check them out.
They are a mixture of Lord's Alliance banners as well as Daggerford guards.
Mm.
They arrive. What happened? The Baroness committed suicide.
Fifth one this week. Pack it up, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
She committed suicide under suspicious circumstances, considering how she has a rapier stab wound in her back. But let's not think about it.
Plus, it looks like someone used brass knuckles on her a couple times. Must have been the wind.
Jesus Christ.
She was pushed off the balcony, ruled as suicide.
Rolled as a slime block to the back. Yeah. Does she actually go to follow them all the way to the hold, or like once she sees?
Yeah,
what's
she'll
on the
follow
cart-
them
cart?
just to see
Okay.
what happens.
Okay. Very much. Well, no, you have as long as you're on the same plane, don't you?
Yep.
Is that for the seeing through the eyes too, or just for the telepathy?
Telepathy and seeing through eyes.
Okay, for both.
I just can't cast a spell.
They've started an investigation. There seems to be some investigators from the Lord's Alliance, as well as a 6-man contingent of guards from Daggerford.
When Rebecca's done her motionless rest, she'll look at Zara and be like, "We should probably head to Daggerford to talk to the Duchess.
Let's do it.
Let her know. Say something. Ow! Fuck.
That sounded like it hurt.
She probably. Or should we go back to the hold and talk to the guards there? Though the murderer always returns to the scene of a crime. So yeah, let's go back to Daggerford.
But
Okay.
they know that the murderer they know that people know that the murderer always returns to the scene of the crime, so the murderer won't return to the scene of the crime.
But they might know that we know that they know.
All right, very good. So going back to Daggerford.
I suppose. Everyone gets 10 temp HP.
Very good.
And returning to Daggerford about midday.
We'll approach the palace. How's the reconstruction of the temple coming, it seems?
Well, it's been less than a 10-day. The cleanup is complete. There's definitely not been time for like new stained glass to be made and all that.
I mean, that's probably in the process of being made, but that'll be a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good while.
Yeah, I guess we'll go to the gates of the castle. Temple? Not temple. Castle. Yeah, ducal castle.
Yeah. As you approach, and there's the guards once again at the gate, you see 2 Lord's Alliance investigators walking out as you're approaching the gate. They one of them like looks at you, and then they just walk past.
I just kind of give him like a casual like hi.
Okay.
Afternoon.
They seem frustrated.
They seem focused. Yeah. The guard recognizes you and believes she's expecting you, but let me check with the steward. There's been a lot of business today.
Understandable.
And you'll wait probably 5 minutes before he comes back and lets you in. I was told to tell you to wait in the same sitting room that you did last time.
All right. Thanks.
Okay. You go in, this time not being led by the steward.
We know the way.
And make your way to the sitting room with the butt print in the sofa.
I plant my
Oh.
ass in the butt print again.
Oirin thinks all sofas have always had that because they'd
Yes.
have.
Yes, they always have. And Zarin,
Yep.
3 dogs run up and start trying to climb you and lick your face.
Come here, dogs. He embraces them.
Man, he's really got away with animals.
Always has, according to people that have known him.
Specifically dogs.
Yeah, specifically dogs. You never knew him to have a way with animals, but you didn't know him for long before the thing happened.
Do you guys know dog?
They are manifestations of dog.
You know what? Fuck it.
Did you prepare to speak with animals?
Did I? I didn't.
Actually, it might be an always prepared for Oath of Ancients.
Is it?
It might be, yeah. I think that is one of their oath spells.
I would speak with.
It is.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I cast speak with animals.
Hi.
Hello. I can understand you.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. You have treats?
He goes into his bag and he pulls out. Does he even have?
The closest thing you'd probably have is rations, because there is dried meat in those.
Yeah, they're.
I don't even. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Oh yeah, I just pull out like a little piece of like a ration. And I go, "You want this?"
Yes.
I give it to the dog.
Okay. There are 3 dogs.
I tear off 2 more pieces. Like, here you go, guys.
Okay. Thank you. You're nice.
Do you guys know dog?
I'm a dog. I'm a dog. He's a dog. She's a dog.
Do you
You're
want
a
to be
dog.
my dog?
You're a dog.
Who's your owner?
What is her actual title? Is it Duchess? Yeah, Duchess. The Duchess.
Are you happy here?
Yes, happy. Lots of food. Lots of squirrels.
Oh, I see what you mean. All right, well that's awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys coming over to me. You guys can sit with me if you want.
He'll climb up on the sofa between you and Morgan.
Do one of you want to like sit on my lap or something?
At this point, the Duchess walks in. No, no, down. You know you're not supposed to be. You know you're not supposed to be on the couch. And they'll get down.
I'll precipitate any dog hair away.
Sorry, I don't know what's got into them. They normally don't get on the furniture.
I don't know. Dogs have always seemed to love Zarin.
I'm kind of the animal whisperer.
Really? Well, maybe you could calm down the new arrival of that bear they have in the menagerie.
There's a bear.
Might be best I don't meet that bear.
You have a fear of bears, my dear.
No, just bad experiences. Multiple bad experiences. Oh yeah, you don't know. I slaughtered a family of bears because it was humane.
It was humane.
Yeah, we killed the parents, found out that there were cubs. They'll die on their own, so I killed them.
That is not humane.
Well, no, they would have.
Loki was going to
to
had decided he was going to raise the cubs.
Force them to be his pets, but they were very much against it, and they were going to starve to death on their own. So I'm like, I'll just quickly end them.
In Loki's arms.
That's not humane.
He wouldn't let go.
They didn't feel any pain. It was quick.
That one did. That
Oh yeah,
one's-
one did feel pain.
And you had to put a second Eldritch Blast into him?
That is so fucked up.
Look,
Like on the next turn.
2 of the 3 felt no pain. That's a majority of humane.
Yeah, but how much pain did Loki feel?
I don't care.
The bear, and the maiden fair.
He's smarter than that. He should know that bear cubs would not go for such a thing, especially after we just murdered their parents in front of them.
To mention the fact that you may have gone and poked the ideal bear.
I wanted to make sure it was real. I apologized. I should have gave it some food. If we ever end up back there by accident, I'm gonna find that bear and apologize.
You
Again.
have quite literally
Poke the bear.
the bear.
The barest bear of all bears.
It's gonna be real awkward when Rebecca gets brother bared.
I love that movie.
That was a really good movie.
Good movie.
That was a great movie.
Highly underrated.
Well, you must be one big beaver, eh? Yeah. Good movie.
So
Are we being led anywhere with the Duchess?
No, you're in the sitting room with her.
Duchess, we heard a rumor that so-called Barenness had a well, she snapped and might have leapt from her tower to her death after murdering a few of her own guards.
Yes, tragic news from Chromm. Though I hear there's a rather large investigation going into it. Real shame what happened there.
I imagine Andromeda's like super uncomfortable because this is not lawful good.
No, it is not. It is very much not.
Telepathically, it's like, it's for the greater good.
It's not an actually good reasoning.
I know it was a bad thing, but overall it's good.
You killed those people that were unconscious.
I know. I felt bad. I was trying to keep them alive and then realized that they will tell the wrong story.
I would say, actually, yeah. So Beck, what you said about Rebecca being, what you said about Andromeda being real uncomfortable about it. Rebecca's actually physically uncomfortable about it.
Oh,
Her soul is being preserved by,
a lawful good entity.
yeah. You have physical discomfort.
Ugh.
Like I'm not gonna give that to you like that effect to you for like minor stuff, but that's quite a few things that added up there.
Yep.
I was gonna say technically, I was the one that said I was slitting their throats.
Humane my ass.
But I mean, like, if you want to do it for Rebecca instead, then
Well, I mean, it was the you is plural, but Rebecca was party to it at any rate.
that's true. Yeah. I don't know if it matters though.
Like there's no mechanical effect to this discomfort. It's almost like a warning. I
Don't
guess.
do it again.
Don't
I
fucking do it again.
I pissed off my patron. It's the first time I've done that. I think.
Fortunately, your patron's patron currently is not giving much power to your patron. Because of things that were discussed at the Dragon Council. Anyway.
Every pretzel is capable of making the assassin logo.
What?
So I suppose I'm going to have to find, well, after the investigation, of course. Someone will have to fill that, the role as Keeper of Chromm hold. It's, quite important to the defense of the region.
Well, we just took care of a cult cell in the Misty Woods. We've fought off a dragon in town. So potentially, I'd say we could potentially be have our names put forward for consideration.
Perhaps, perhaps. So if, my scouts are to be believed, the place is a bit run down here lately. Take a little bit of work getting it back together. Might turn some people off of wanting such a, task. I don't imagine there'll be very many people with their names put forward.
Oh God.
Is rumors what you came here to discuss, or is there anything else?
Well, actually, there's one more thing. It regards my friend's wife.
That's right. The guide to the Forlorn Hills.
Because that was part of the deal.
Yes. Yes, about that. That will be a few days before a guide can be obtained for you. The soldier a guard that I had talked about that is familiar with that area was conscripted for the defense of the investigation until more Lord's Alliance forces could arrive. So he will be part of the investigation for a few days. Not the entire investigation, but probably 3 or 4 days before he'll return.
Well, I
But
mean,
after that, he will be supplied to you, of course.
I mean, Daggerford's a nice town. We could probably think about maybe setting up some roots here. Maybe potentially look into some businesses to invest in. Just because it's such a lovely town, of course. Barony, sorry.
What did you start to say, Dylan?
I was gonna say, I've waited this long. I can wait a few more days.
Of course, my apologies. I didn't very much get to choose who was conscripted.
Oh, I don't blame you or nothing. It is what it is. I mean, the man's got a job to do, so I don't mind waiting.
I can't speak for routes to put down here. I haven't been able to keep up on that level of local news, given the defense that's been going on. The Happy Cow Tavern, the halfling family that runs it, would probably be your best starting point for asking around about things of that nature.
I'm back.
Oh, I didn't know you left. Oh, you said it in chat. My bad.
Yeah, I went upstairs to grab my milkshake, and I told my parents sorry because like they're calling for me. I'm like, sorry, I was making an assassination look like a quintuple murder suicide.
And now they're calling the Mounties on you.
No, they know that I play D&D, so.
Yeah. Basically, I don't know when you left exactly.
Morgan said, "I've waited this long. I can wait a few more days."
Okay, yeah. So you were here for her telling that the guys on been taken by the Lord's Alliance for a few days. So she doesn't have anything for you as far as routes to put down, since she's been more focused on the defense with the cult stuff going on. But she did say that the halfling family that runs the Happy Cow Tavern would probably be your best place to find out stuff about, like, information on that stuff.
All right, well, let's go there.
Okay. And we will pick it up there next time because it is almost midnight.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yes,
Yes, it was.
I enjoyed the Minecraft thing. Thank you, Bean.
Not something I can do often, but it is something that I enjoy doing.
Oh, so you know what's weird? So I've been like rewatching Supernatural, and the amount of people that cameoed in the show that he like, well, not really cameoed, but like were in the show, and I never really realized they were in the show. The fucking kid from Stranger Things, the like little leader of their group,
Mike?
whatever his name is, Mike. Yeah,
Finn
he was.
Wolfhard?
Yeah, Finn Wolfhard. He was in an episode.
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, and it was actually it's either pre-season 1 or season 1 because like he's young. I'm in season what season of and when I mean pre-season 1, I mean pre-season of Stranger
Yeah,
Things,
that's what I
not of
figured.
the season of Supernatural he's in is season 11.
Oh, so
I think
there's a chance
it's
that it's post season 1, but it's
he looks younger than he did in season 1 though, so like I don't know, it
it's
could be
very
50/50.
likely that it's prior.
Yeah,
My
and
favorite. Oh, sorry.
oh no, go ahead.
My favorite dumb thing about, like, cast of Supernatural being in other things is Sam, the actor that plays Sam in Supernatural, played Dean in Gilmore Girls.
and
which is the brother's name.
One of them
Yeah,
plays
Jensen Ackles was in
The
One Tree
Boys?
Hill.
There's one of
Yeah,
them.
Jensen Ackles is also in The Boys.
Yeah.
He's Soldier Boy.
Every time I heard Billy Butcher say Soldier Boy, I heard Soja Boy.
Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy.
Anyways, that's the end of this episode. I gotta do some editing because Dylan fucked up.
You're
Sorry.
dumb goof, Dylan.